Visionary team, man, what it do with y'all? Welcome back to another Nofap challenge playlist, man. It's official. It's official, man. Those last two videos it is that y'all seen on my dealing with Nofap on this channel, man. I'm gonna say this one more time, my G. I'm gonna say this one more time. The moment it is that you decide to do Nofap, my G, the moment you decide to do Nofap, you can never relapse ever again. I was on a 15-day streak, my G. I was on a 15-day streak, real talk, man. Either I was close. If it won't 15 days, it was close to 15 days, man. I was high up on the days out in this bitch. I ain't gonna sit back and cap to you, man. And I'm very proud of myself. Real talk, man. And to be honest with you, this last relapse I just did, so this is my second relapse of the day. But this last relapse I did, man, I'm not even mad that I did it, bro. I knew it was coming. Real talk, man, I knew this last relapse it is I just did, like, real talk, less than 5 minutes ago. I'm telling you what it is, man. I knew it was coming, though. And that's because I did it earlier today around, like, 4 a.m. or some shit, man. You can no longer do this shit. The moment you decide to do Nofap, my G, you can no longer do this shit. And that's the point I'm trying to get across in this video. I'm gonna say it one more time. The moment you decide to do Nofap, that's the moment you can never jack off ever again, B. So let me give an example right quick. Like I said, I was on 15 days. Let me say it was a person that made it like 60 days, right? So you probably a person that probably went 60 days without jacking off. You probably went 60 days. Kudos to you. Real talk, man. Real talk, man. Very proud of you for going 60 days out in this bitch. Not a whole lot of individuals could do that. So you went 60 days, right? And let's say you started to feel the urges. Your body is going to give you all the excuses in the world so you could relapse. So, there's going to be a 99% chance you're going to give in. So let's say you gave in, right? You gave in to what your body is telling you to do, to to relapse and shit like that. So you gave in to it, right? And basically, you're going to be looking at it like, I deserve a reward. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. That's how you're going to be looking at it. You're going to look at it like you're giving yourself a reward and shit like that. But so let's say you relapse, man. So you was on 60 days and you relapse. You did it that one time. Point I'm trying to get across, my G, that one time it is that you do. I always say this, man. That first relapse you do will always be the worst relapse of all, my G. Will always be the worst relapse of all. And the reason for it being is because the feeling is too great. The craving is too great. So this is why I relapsed again. This is why. And it's not even just with porn, my G. It's not even just with jacking up, prawn. It's not even with anything digitally. It's also sexually as well, with the real thing. Point I'm trying to get across, G. Point I'm trying to get across, man. I am placing myself in the same position as Dan Bilzerian and Hugh Hefner, my G. We need to get to a point of infinite abundance of real women to resort to. Because what it is that we have at the current moment, we have the infinite abundance of digital women to resort to. And when you got the infinite abundance of digital women to resort to, and you got your sexual energy blasting, giving you urges left and right, what makes you think you ain't gonna relapse, G? What makes you think you ain't gonna relapse, bruh? Come on, G. So like I said, man, I literally just relapsed like less than 10 minutes ago. I'm telling you what it is. Real shit, man. Literally less than 10 minutes or 12 minutes ago, G. Recently just relapsed. This is my second relapse of the day. My first relapse I did was around, like I said, 4 a.m. or some shit like that when I first woke up. You feel me? Just the lesson, like I said, I'm not mad at it at all, my G. I'm honestly not mad at it. not mad at it at all. You know, as you all could clearly see, I'm losing my vocabulary. I'm stuttering this shit now. You can tell the side effects is coming in this bitch. You know, hey man, you know, it just, the biggest thing it is that I'm trying to get across in this video though, man. The biggest thing it is I'm trying to get across in this video is, all it is I'm trying to say, my G, if you are a person that's attempting to do Nofap, if you are a person that's trying to do Nofap, my G, the biggest thing that I'm trying to get across is, like I said earlier in the video, you gotta say goodbye to using your hand, B. You gotta say goodbye to that shit. You got to. Because you know, you wanna go a step further on some shit, man. If you ain't trying to have sex in your life as well, then you just gotta be a full-blown asexual, my G. I'm telling you, man, this shit honestly gets in the way of your life and shit, man. But you gotta say goodbye to that shit though, G. You gotta say goodbye to that shit. You honestly have to say goodbye to that shit, man. All right, I'm feeling it now. Like, basically what the fuck it is, I'm feeling like disappointment. I ain't gonna spec cat to you. Now, you gotta think about it, man. I was on a 15-day streak in this bitch. I'm telling you, man, your urges be coming out of the motherfucking blue. It be randomly happening on some shit. I'm telling you the game. Boy, I swear, man. I'm gonna say this one more time, man. I'm gonna say this one more time because I really want to get my point across, and I feel like it's a whole lot of individuals that battled this as well. I'm gonna say this again. That first relapse you do, my G. This is why I don't like to relapse, period. This is why I'm telling you to never relapse, period, as well. Because that first relapse you do, my G, it's either two ways that first relapse gonna do. One, you're gonna feel numb and you're gonna feel instant regret because you didn't feel anything, like you didn't feel no satisfaction from doing it just that one time. So you're gonna feel like disappointed. And the second way, how you're gonna feel when you do it just that one time, the feeling is gonna be extremely great. Oh, trust me, I remember, man. Not this last relapse I'm talking about, but like 3 weeks ago, some shit like that. When I was on my last binging streak. Excuse me. When I was on my last binging streak, man, I was beating out to Goddess Teresa out in this bitch. And I ain't gonna spec and cat to you, man. That was one of the greatest feelings ever, man. But the last relapse I just did, like at 4 a.m., like, you know, before I started my binging streak as of now, some shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't feel any satisfaction, my G, and I did it to my favorite one, Gia Souls. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. She got pretty feet. You know, real talk, man. But, you know, Gia, you know, that's my favorite one of all time. Did it to her. I ain't feel no satisfaction, my G. It's just, but point I'm trying to get across, though, man. Point I'm trying to get across, those are the two type of ways you're going to feel after you finish that first relapse. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is what's going to happen after the relapse. So, like, you know, the first few minutes of you relapsing on some shit, when you do it just that one time, you're going to think to yourself, you're never going to do it again. Then a couple hours later on some shit, you're going to want to do it again. I'm telling you, this is literally what I went through today, my G. This is literally what I went through today, man. I'm telling you the game. Point I'm trying to, like, I really want to get my point across, man. I really want to get my point across to myself and also to you on some shit, man. I really do. The biggest thing it is I'm trying to get across is, I'm trying to get across is that first relapse. I'm telling you, the moment you attempt to do Nofap, man, you can no longer jack off ever again, my G. You can no longer jack off ever again, because the moment you let out that first nut, my G, the moment that you do it that first time, that right there is gonna open up hell's gates. I'm speaking from experience, bro. This is literally what the fuck I went through literally for the whole damn day. Hell's Gates was open in this bitch. That's why I'm saying, like, when this last relapse I just did, like a couple of minutes ago on some shit, I'm not even mad about it. And the reason as to why I'm not mad about it is because I knew this was coming. Motherfucker, Hell's Gates was open in this bitch. It's like a damn sexual portal on some shit. I'm not telling you what it is. And this portal was telling me to give in. This is what happens when you relapse just that one time. And like I said, 2 videos ago, I was talking about I was saying that, how do you feel? So let's say you on like day 50 or something like that, right? Here you go, you on day 50 and you feeling urges left and right. Look, man, let me talk about me right quick. I remember one time I was on day 80 one time. I remember I was on day 80 and I was feeling urges left and right. I was feeling urges left and right. And I never even beat it off once. No edging, no peeking, nothing. So if I was going crazy in the membrane on day 80 without relapsing, how the fuck it is that you think I was going to be, how the fuck it is that you think you're going to be when you let's say you were to give in. If I were to give in to what my body was telling me on day 80. So let's say if I would have relapsed when I was on my day 80 streak. You honestly believe that I'm going to stop doing that shit after one time? Negro, please. No. The feeling is too great. And when the feeling is too great, right? When the feeling is too great, motherfucker, what's going to happen is you're going to get heavily persuaded. The feeling is going to be too great. I'm telling you, man, this is how I get you, bro. This is how I get you. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, man. You can never do this shit, period, bro. I'm telling you the game. I'm telling you, man, you can never do this shit, period, man. Like I just said, if the urge is tempting you extremely bad when you haven't even done it, then imagine how it would be when you actually let it out that one time. I'm telling you, man, that one time is a damn demon. Look, man, it's a reason as to why I'm only talking about that one relapse you do. Because I'm telling you, man, that one relapse is going to be so great to the point that you're going to keep on relapsing over and over. And look, I'm on my second relapse, my G. I'm telling you what it is. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm telling you, man. Like I said, I knew this shit was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. This is why I can't do it, period. This is why I do my absolute best to stay away from this fuckery, my G. This is why I do my absolute best, man. Because the moment I start doing this shit, I ain't stopping. I'm not stopping because the feeling is too great. I'm telling you what it is. But yeah, man. That's all. No, I'm feeling it. Basically what it is I'm feeling right now, I feel mad. Real talk, man, I feel mad right now. I won't trying to do this shit, B. I won't trying to do this shit. I swear, I had no intention in the world yesterday. I wasn't even thinking about doing it. I'm telling you, man. Look, man. Like I said, I'm not mad at the fact that I relapsed 2 times. I'm not mad at that at all. That's not what I'm mad about. I'm not mad about that at all. What I'm mad about, my G, what I'm mad about is I did it one time, bro. I'm not saying this because I'm trying to be perfect or some shit either as well. I'm just telling you the game. I believe that we are not supposed to do this shit one time. Or I'm just speaking for myself, man. I don't like to do this shit one time as well. And the reason as to why I don't like to do this shit one time is because, like what I'm talking about in this video, when you do it that one time, man, the feeling is going to be too great. Like I said, the feeling is going to be too great. And then like a couple of hours later, after you finish doing that, just that one time, the craving is going to be too great. When the craving is too great, it's going to persuade your brain into doing it again. And hence, what the fuck I did. So all this I'm saying, man. So the next, of course, I'm gonna do Nofap again, my G. But the next, I'm grateful I made this video, man. So the next time I'm thinking about relapsing, my G. Now I got this in the history book. Now I know. So like, whenever I feel like I want to relapse again or some shit, I'm gonna look back at this video and I'm gonna say if I ever do it again, my G, it's gonna be a cycle. It's a cycle, bro. I don't know why your body want to be a slave, bro. I ain't, nah, fuck it. Nah, I ain't trying to put the victim mentality in there. I'm gonna put it in there though. It just, I honestly wish this shit was easy to do, my G. I really wish this shit was easy to do. I always say that Nofap is a gift, and I always say Nofap is a curse. Like I said, Nofap is a gift simply because it gives you the gift of life. The reason why Nofap is a curse is simply because you're going to feel the urges. And that's the thing that's going to fuck you up. 99.9% of the time, that's the only reason why you relapse. So was it worth it, my G? It won't. But yet my body's still going to influence me to do this. But your body, man, I'm telling you, man, when you want to be successful in life, man, when you want to be great in life, you cannot listen to your body, my G. I ain't trying to get too negative and shit like that because I'm a very lucky ass individual. I'm telling you what it is, man. So I'm trying to leave this shit in the past. I don't want to bring this shit with me, B. Anyways, man, at this current moment, it's probably like 10 o'clock or some shit like that. So tomorrow's going to be a new day, man. It's going to be up to me. Real, I ain't going to sit back and catch you, man. That's one thing. One thing I do like to do, man. You know, real talk, man. One thing I do like to do, you know, I like to start the brand new day fresh. Like, real talk. Once it hits, like, I always, like, that's why I say New Year's is my favorite holiday, too, as well, man. Because, look, man, you got New Year, new you. Fresh start out in this bitch. Same goes for, like, the new day. You got a new day, fresh start. What the fuck am I going to do for the whole day? Am I going to bring some fuckery with me the whole day or not? I'm telling you what it is. Real talk, man. That's what I'm very passionate about. I don't like to change shit, man, because when I start to change shit, that's when shit start to go. I'm telling you, man, shit start to go south when I start to change shit. I will stop doing that shit. I'm gonna get this video up to 20 minutes, man. I'm just reflecting right now, man. Hey, man, my best advice I give to you, man. My best advice I give to you. My best advice I give to you, man. Don't do this shit one time, B. Don't do it one time. Like I said, I know you probably on day 30, you probably on day 50, you probably on day 60, day 15, day 90, day 150. I don't know what day you on, though, but I know your body is giving you urges left and right, huh? Look, man, like I said earlier in the video, if your body is giving you urges left and right when you ain't doing this shit, when you finally listen to your urges and when you relapse just that one time, if it's giving you these urges left and right when you ain't doing that shit, what makes you think it ain't gonna give you no urges when you do it at one time? This is what I'm talking about in the video, man. The moment you attempt to do Nofap, man, hey man, you want to do Nofap, hey man, you can no longer relapse ever again, my G. Because when you relapse, when you're on Nofap, my G, when you relapse, I'm telling you, Hell's Gates gonna open in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. Hell's Gates gonna open. Hell's Gates gonna open. And voila, it got your ass. It got me. So, oh yeah. I do my very best to stay away from doing this shit, man. I hate this damn shit, bro. But that's why I reversed my age. I knew this shit was coming. Look, man, my real age is 25. Motherfucker, I am 19. On January the 11th, my G, I turned 20. I told myself when I'm 18 and 19, my G, I could go through fuck ass shit like this. Because I said I'll be damned if I'm some 25-year-old going through this shit. I'll be motherfucking damned. Nigga, I used the fountain of youth. I reversed my age to 18 and 19. Like I said, my new birth date is January the 11th, my G. January the 11th is when I officially turn 20. When I'm 20 years old, I'm damn sure I ain't going through this shit no more. So, yeah. If you like this video, man, stay tuned for some more videos. Don't do it one time, my G. I always say, doing it just that one time, that's the worst one to do it of all. Doing it just that one time is the worst one to do it of all. Do not even do it one time, my G. I'm telling you. Don't believe me? Get high up on the days, realize that one time, then you'll see what the fuck it is I'm talking about.